Good morning, Simonia. Happy Christmas Eve. Happy holidays. I was trying to see how fast my notifications was coming out, but I see they going out real slow. Happy holidays. What's up, pretty hair? What's up, ass full of stars? What's up? Hopefully you ladies are having a good Christmas Eve so far. I know it's still early. It's 9:39 where I'm at. I'm not sure what time it is where you all are at, but honey, it's 9:39 where I'm at in OKC. We are live, 405. What's going on? Anyways, so I decided to get on here because I seen that there has been crickets. Ain't been too much of nothing going on like it wasn't before this whole situation with Liv going to jail. So we're gonna ride right off into it. We're not gonna make no stops. We're gonna drive through everything. Let's go. So Olivia has posted two vlogs, or her mama has posted two vlogs, pre-scheduled vlogs that she has uploaded. And it's basically, I guess, her journey going to jail or turning herself in. um she got on here and uploaded a video where she's getting rid of clothes because she says she's going to be gone for 6 months, and she feels like the stuff that she has for her kids will outgrow, so therefore she'll just buy them new stuff when she sees them again. um she's blaming Gerard instead of herself, I see. um she's not taking no accountability for her not paying her child support as to why these situations have occurred, as to why she's locked up now. I see people over there in the comment section, they feel sorry for, I believe Kalani's birthday was yesterday. I'm not really sure. I think her birthday was yesterday. I think so. So I believe she's 2 years old. I see that her alleged father, he hasn't popped out since the last time he said he was concerned as to where her whereabouts were at. So I'm not sure, which is not none of my business, if he has reached out to Stella or not to see what he could be as far as any type of help with Kalani, even though he has not been present for these 2 years that she has been born. Um, it just seems like there's just crickets. I also seen that Mr. Zolo decided that he wanted to take his laughing emojis down along with his little art picture that he had, talking about what's understood don't have to be explained. Hmm, interesting. But anyways, hey Teresa, how are you? But yeah, she cannot blame anybody but herself as to why she's locked up, because she chose to make decisions that led her to right where she's at. If she didn't want to be locked up, she would have made sure that she paid her child support on time when it was due, not what she felt like she wanted to. Or not like, you can't make decisions and say, oh, I'm not going to pay this and I'm not going to pay that because they're not going to have my money and be taking my money and do whatever they want to do with my money. Because you make yourself out to be a crash dummy when you do things like that. So it's very sad because this is the first Christmas that her children, all of them, um, have been without their mother. But she made a decision. So blaming Gerard is not what it is. No, because Gerard is not the one that put her in jail. She made a solid decision, and that decision led her right where she is. Um, I wonder how she's holding up, because it's almost been what, quite like about almost a week now, huh? You know, those videos are still rolling out. She might have had them pre-scheduled, or her mother could be uploading them for her, or whatever, whatnot. Who knows? But anyways, It's been about several days. She's been locked up. And yeah, blaming Gerard, like I said, it's not really, oh, it's 9:40. Where you at, pretty hair? Okay. Yeah, blaming somebody for you making decisions for your life is not what you should ever do. As a grown person, if you sit up there and do things that, you know, put you in a situation to where you end up losing your kids and you don't do anything to put yourself in a position to fight for them in a way that you say that you uh, putting on, for the camera, for the internet, making people believe these things that are not true. She said, I would have never did this to Gerard. She's funny. Um, Olivia had Gerard on child support. Olivia denied child support because she felt like the child support that she was going to receive wasn't enough for the three children that she had, which was $700. She wanted 12. Not only that, made his life very miserable because of the simple fact that she couldn't fathom the fact that he went off with who he's with right now, to where she totally disregarded and discarded the fact that her children was really the main thing. She directed all of her energy to Gerard, to where she would keep the children away from him, to where he couldn't talk to them, couldn't even communicate with them at all. Taking devices, hiding them, breaking them, whatever, to where he couldn't communicate with them, to the point to where it led up to them going to court. This was a situation that was ongoing, not something that happened overnight, not something that he just pulled out and just decided he was going to do. He was most definitely a present father. Now, just because the father is present doesn't necessarily mean that he's doesn't mean too much of anything. It just means that he could just be very much present. You know what I'm saying? But he was very much there. He was very much working. We seen that from him. She wasn't. He was. The reason he was able to get those kids is because of the stability that he had for them. Nothing to do with Antonisha, but she was so sold on the fact that Antonisha was the puppet master as to why he has done all of these things. That's why she called her the evil stepmother. Blaming people for what you choose to do and not do is not what's up, especially when you're 35 years old. No. The only thing that I feel sorry for in this situation is the fact that those kids are without their mother, and she wasn't here for the girl's second birthday. That girl is looking for her. So is AJ. And so is her other children as well. You know, um, I don't know why she felt the need to document the journey on her way to going to jail. I guess it was some type of sympathy thing because we had already been telling her that this is what this was going to lead up to. That's why I don't have no sympathy for her. You cannot ever think that you could be doing things that you're not supposed to be doing and think that there's not consequences for that. You cannot be thinking that you are above and beyond something when you're not. You're going to be treated just like everybody else. If you are supposed to be treated, you're going to get treated. It's simple. Um, to have to eat, that small cell with the hard ass bunk bed, a metal toilet is crazy with another person. She most definitely do. She has to do all of those things all in that one room. Yeah. I don't know if she was feeling like her doing this is going to give her even more a viral storyline. I would never want to ever want this to be this my situation as to why I go viral or why people are talking about me or why people are anticipating my release date so they can have content about me going to jail for going for child support, non-payment, and I'm blaming somebody else. I don't know if she thinks by doing this and blaming Gerard and saying, it's gonna make her kids turn against him. No, it's not. I mean, what's understood don't have to be explained. You want to know why? Because they seen exactly what she was not doing when she had the opportunity to do it. That had nothing to do with their daddy. When it was time for her to show up for them, she didn't. It wasn't because he didn't allow her to, it's because she didn't want to, or she felt like she could do it when she wanted to because of who she is. She felt like that mother title That mother title carries weight only if you are actually being a mother. Anybody can lay down and make a baby and have a baby, just like any man can get a woman pregnant. Any woman can get pregnant with a baby. That doesn't make her a mother, just like it doesn't make a man a father. It doesn't. This situation does not have nothing to do with him. It has all to do with the decisions that she chose not to make in regards to her kids. Her kids need to understand that it's not their daddy's fault that she chose not to support them because of her not being able to get over the feelings that he had for someone else or him being with someone else. I would have been done let that a long time ago. It's been 5 years. I can't tell somebody when they should get over something or whatever, but that was dead before there was even an Antonisha. Let's just be very clear. It was just hard for her to accept as to what it is, even if what he do got going over there with Antonisha is not something real, or if it's not something that is whatever, it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. He's still over there. He's still where she's at. He still has not left where he's at to be where Olivia was at. So that's besides the point. But don't ever blame somebody for what you choose not to do when you're a grown person. She stood up here throughout the years and played games, nothing but big games, and talked nothing but big cash shit about what she wasn't going to do and how she wasn't going to do it. And then proceeded to get on here and lie about certain things. Hey, Miss Dick Thighs. So these are the results as to what she has to go through, period. I already knew, just like everybody should have known, that this was going to happen. It wasn't a surprise to me as to her going in there. It was bound to happen. Her license is probably suspended as well, most likely. If they have jailed her, her license is gone. There's no way that they're going to jail her and not take her license as well. This is for non-payment. So I believe this is just a build up for her, thinking that, and it's sad for her and it sucks for her because I don't know if she thinks that jail is like what she sees on TV, but no, it's not nothing like what she sees on TV unless she's watching some real hardcore documentaries as to what goes down when you're locked down in prison or when you're in jail. These little, like, not these little fake reality shows. No, I'm talking about some scary, straight type shit. I'm talking about some real, for real, that'll set her for real. Just like she thought it was a game while she was out here playing all of these little games. I'm homeless, I'm pregnant, I'm homeless, I'm pregnant, I'm getting evicted. She thought those little games was going to stop her from being locked up. She sees exactly where she's at. People are saying that they don't believe that she was pregnant, that she was just saying that to try to avoid jail time. No, if she really thought in her mind that her being pregnant was going to stop her from being jail, then she thought wrong. Whether she is or whether she isn't, if she is, there is no AB. That baby's going to be here. If she did lie about it, it doesn't matter. She see that it isn't working, it didn't work for her. She's still locked up. They didn't care. They still put her in there. They still made her come turn herself in. And then she's talking about she's talking about she's moving when she gets out. And I'm just like, you moving where? Because you can't go nowhere. They really gonna have you by, yeah. They really gonna be on her real tough. What's up, Adrian? In order for that could be $1,000. Now, LIV lawyer can negotiate her purge amount. LIV could face a felony or misdemeanor. It all depends. This could have been avoided if she had paid something. Exactly, Adrian. But she made a decision. So that's what happens when you make one. And you got to stand on the decisions that you make, especially when you're making them publicly and you saying the things that you're saying. You're entertaining people, but yet you are the entertainment. People are laughing you while you making a fool of yourself. And then you get on here and you making these videos that she made that's being uploaded or whatever for her. All I see is that she's not taking accountability for what she didn't do. She said, "Oh, I'm sorry I couldn't pay my child support." No, you're not sorry. She's not sorry that she couldn't pay her child support, because if she was sorry, she would have been paying it. Period. She wouldn't have been lying about the money that she was actually making every month. She would have been actually paying her child support. thinking that you're a woman just because you're a woman that you're not going to get treated like a man would be treated. You're crazy, especially when women don't fight. We will fought for equal rights, so therefore you're going to get treated equally. What makes you think you're above and you're beyond just because you done pushed out those babies mean nothing? It doesn't. It means that if you're not doing what's court ordered for you, just like I don't know if she's thinking that just because she's in there that that's going to cut her, it's going to take something off or take something down. No, it's getting more things accumulated to it as she's in there. It's going to be more than what it was before she went in. And it does not matter what she's thinking or how she's feeling. That's a balance that she's going to have to pay. Period. She's going to have to. And that's just something that she's going to have to look forward to. She's really going to have to get up, get out, and do something about the situation, or the situation is going to keep doing something about her. If you don't handle your business, your business will most definitely handle you, and that's what has happened here. That's why for anybody that's over there in a loyalty game that's young, that was following her, you shouldn't want to follow in her footsteps. You see what her footsteps led her right into the jail cell. Yes, to where she can't get out. She can't go nowhere, can't do nothing, can't get on here, can't be with her kids, all because she chose to listen. This is what this all has always been about, this whole situation. I understand that breakups are not easy, because they're not, especially if you really love the person that you have, that you were in a situation with, or that you were in a relationship with. It's not easy, especially if y'all have kids together. It most definitely is not easy. I'm not saying that it is. I'm a woman and I'm a mother too. So I understand. But what I didn't understand is that after a while, I understood her little behavior in the beginning. I understood that. If somebody didn't understand that, maybe they have not gone through that, or maybe they have not witnessed that situation as to what her behavior was, because for one, she was still head over heels in love with Gerard, even though they were going through the things they were going through, even though they were doing the things that they were doing to each other. No one was better than the other. Let's just be very clear. Okay. But after a while, when you see that somebody, you already see who this person is. They have shown you who they are even before this person have even stepped into the picture. So you can't say that the person that he's with changed him into who he is, because no, that's who he was to begin with in the first place. And maybe you just pushed him to the point to where he just said, you know what, this is probably best for me and what needs to be done. Because the games that you play is not the games that I want to play, especially if you're trying to get me locked up. It started getting dangerous. They was pulling guns out on each other. She couldn't mourn this situation and leave it where it was at, because you want to know why? She was too busy caught up in the fact that she was still in love with Gerard, just like now. That's why everything that comes out of her mouth is his fault. It's his fault. It's his fault. It's his fault. It's never her fault. It wasn't her fault that she didn't do what she was supposed to do when he took her to court and got them from her. She let it ride because she really wanted to be free. That's why she didn't do anything. That's why she didn't do nothing. And when they came and told her the amount that she had to pay in child support, she really said that she wasn't going to do nothing. She was on her cackling and laughing about it. How she didn't have it. How she didn't, I don't got it. And you see exactly where it led her, right into the jail cell, because she sat up there and lied. She better be glad that's all she's in there for, is child support. But then again, who knows what all she's in there for? She could be in there for child support, and she could also be in there for many other things as well. Who knows? What's up, Mama Boo? What's up, Black Coffee? Happy holidays, ladies. Happy holidays. Beautiful picture, Mama Boo. I like your picture, sweetheart. Most definitely so. Um, but yeah, you know, you got to take accountability for what part you play in things. You can't always point fingers at people and say that they're the reason why this and they're the reason why that. No. If she would have got up and did what she was supposed to do as far as consulting an attorney for this situation, when she lost those kids, to see what she could do if she really loved them like she claimed she did, then she would have did just that. She wouldn't have let it go on to this point and then try to say that he's the reason he's getting me locked up. No, I'm not going to do something and say the reason why I did is because of somebody else. No, you did it because that's what you wanted to do, and that's the reason why you locked up, period. Your kids would have to understand that. Trying to make your kids feel like you're the reason why you are incarcerated is sad. That's pathetic. Like, don't try to turn your kids against the other parent because of how you feel against that person or how that person may be doing you or whatever. Because if that was the case, the same way she was getting up here saying that um he was on here doing stuff to those kids, but yet she wouldn't take him to court or she wouldn't voice that in court about what he was or what he was doing. So how could you come to your platform and let us know what he was doing to those kids or what those kids are saying to you as to what he's doing, but you as a mother not even stepping up for them, not even stepping up to even pay your child support to even let it be known that, I really want them or anything. You can't even show them that you even tried or that you even want this really. So they can't even take you serious. How could the courts take Olivia serious when Olivia didn't even show any type of thing of her actually wanting any type of real type of this 50-50 custody she kept claiming that she had? No one is going to sit up here and tell you that they have 50-50 custody of their children, right? And then complain about what the other parent is not allowing them to do. Because if y'all have 50-50 custody, there's no way in hell that other parent is able to tell you what you're not able to do. And when you're not able to do it, unless you allow them to do that to you. And when that person when you hear those people making those type of excuses, that means that they really don't want all that smoke, really. That means they really don't really want that full responsibility. That's why I'm saying, where is Joey at? Joey came on here the day after she got locked up, talking about how he was trying to find his daughter. Now, he was very sold on the fact that he wanted to get on her and exploit Olivia for cash apps of $60 a question, but he have not brought his antennas. Not that he have to, you don't have to if you don't want to, but I'm just saying, have not got on here to go live to talk about anything regarding to his daughter that he said that he wanted, right? Hmm. Zolo, why you didn't stand on those emojis that you posted? Why you deleted them? You didn't have to delete them because I said something. I wanted you to stand on it. You stood on it when you posted it. You thought it was funny. I don't know why anybody would think that their baby mother get locked up and they're the only parent that's been there for their child because they haven't been there and think that that's funny. I'm just saying, I'm just speaking some real shit, whether you like it, I don't care. I mean, you're not going to check nobody for it. So therefore, I mean, you won't even check yourself to even go see about your son. Maybe you had to rethink those emojis or something because you can't be laughing at her without laughing at yourself. Because she's locked up, but yet you're free. What can you do? Hmm. I'm just, it's just been total crickets around her. Ain't nobody been saying nothing no more. I thought everybody was just like, I'm talking about the ones that I was talking about. Because there's really nothing to say. Because all of these people had some type of relationship with this person that they were talking about, but they don't have anything to say now. They're not even producing content other than Jasmine sneaking videos at her brother's wedding. It was very weird. The whole thing was just like, yeah. But, congratulations. Just boy. Oh, jeez. Hmm. Who do y'all be watching? Because this whole little situation around here, I mean, like, who else do y'all be looking at other than Olivia, other than Christy, other than Jasmine, other than any of these mommies that we know of? Who else do y'all watch? That may not even be a mommy. That just be out here that's just a crash dummy. I mean, who else do y'all be tuning into? I'm just curious. I just want to know. Because the scenery here is just starting to look the same. And I just, it's getting real. Not that it is being dead around here. And it is not that it's just dead around here, because that's a lie, because there's a lot of things that could be spoken on. There's a lot of things that could be talked about. It's just this situation here in this area here is gone. And it's not because Olivia's locked up. Oh no, it's not. It was gone even before that, even when she was here. The same thing that she was doing is the same thing that she do every year. That this year is just different. She's locked up. That's the only difference. The donkey of the year. I mean, she made this possible for herself. Nobody made this possible for her but her. You know, accountability is a real thing. Everybody wants to throw that out there, but nobody really wants to take that. It's easy to point fingers. It's easy to say that somebody else is the reason why this and the reason for that. No. It's sad that that's the narrative that she wants to spin before she comes back free again, because then that would give her content to have people to have sympathy for her. I see them over there. I can't believe he did this to you. He did what? What did he do? He took her to court and got his kids. If he didn't do it, or if he wasn't present, or if he didn't show up for his kids, y'all would have something to say about that too. So he did what he felt what was best for him and his kids. What did she do? Nothing. So see it for what it is and not for what you want it to be. See it for what it is and not for what you want it to be. When you make a choice, a decision, you have to stand on it. And she has to stand on it. And she's in jail right now. So whether it be February 14th or whether it be sometime in June before her birthday or whatever, whichever way, she made this for herself. I prayed for her. That's all I can give her. She said, I don't want the haters to write me. I don't really care what you have to say. And by this time, I will be locked up. So you guys can take pictures of my mug shots because I didn't get too much sleep. So, like, it's really funny and it's a game. But what she don't understand is that this is only the beginning. This is only the beginning, because this is going to happen again. If she continues to keep going on and not pay her child support, it's going to happen again and again and again and again, to where these little months turn into years. And it most definitely can, just for child support. Oh, yes, it can. That's something that's court ordered, period. It's court ordered. It's court ordered. When something's court ordered, that's just what it is. It's not Gerard telling her, give me my child support, and he's not paying it, and he says, oh, lock her up. No, that's not how that was. No, it was court order for her to make a payment. She was reported for non-payment. And not just because of Gerard, because it's court order. They can tell if she's not paying her child support or not, because it's collecting, it's stuff getting added to it when she's not paying it. The more she don't pay it, the more it's collected. The more she thinks that she can avoid to not pay it, the more she's going to be in jail. So this is just the beginning. This little whatever she's doing is just the beginning, whether it be 180 days or whether it be whatever. This is the beginning. Okay? So let her get out and think this is a game and think that using this as a storyline. Oh, my ex got me locked up and got me put in jail for not paying my child support. But we know. Olivia's been over there getting paid this whole entire time. Olivia's been over there getting paid her child support this whole entire time, right? I mean, she's been over there getting paid over there on her channel this whole entire time, and she could have been paying her child support, but she chose not to. Olivia had enough to pay that $1,500, but she chose to pay for Joey to come down. She chose to pay for makeup and wigs and shapewear, um, and food. Yeah, that's what she chose to do. And her little party favors and the favors for her friends, those men that she was entertaining, them, you know. So she chose all of that over. Oh yeah, and those shots she was taking. Yeah. All of those things was more important. Her appearance and shitting on all of you bitches. Because all you bitches mad is what she was saying, right? Was more important than her actually paying her child support from her YouTube check that she was actually getting on the 21st that her mama got right now because she don't have it. Hopefully she put it on her books, okay? Let's just be very clear, okay? So she knew exactly what it was, and she, I guess she didn't know what it was gonna be, but she found out, didn't she? When she went to court and they told her, yeah, your time is up. So you go ahead and make your little arrangements as to where you want to put your kids. And you make sure that you turn yourself in at this time, on this day. And don't be late. Comprende? She really has made videos. You cannot make this up. These videos that she has scheduled for us to see is her blaming nobody but other people, not herself, but her other people. So I can see where this is going to go and how this is going to be determined as to what she's experiencing while she's locked up in there and how she can really handle it being off. And I'm not scared. Okay. You know, you could say that while you out here, while she was free, but it's a totally different ball game while you in there. Yeah, and it's really totally different when if you tell them that you want to be by yourself in that little bitty cell by yourself. Oh yeah, you really gonna she already nut so she really gonna be crazy staring at them walls and nobody in there with her because she's scared of those people in there, or because her mama scared for her and then called down there and told them that she wants them. She don't need no special nothing. She really needs to understand that this is not a game. And something so petty and so childish as to not paying your child support, going to jail for that. You can go to jail for something so minor, just like I was telling y'all several days ago, and something really bad can happen to your ass while you in there. You could be thinking that you just going in there and it's just gonna be no. I don't know that's what I'm saying. I don't know what she was thinking in her head as far as this goes. I don't know what she was thinking how jail is, or if she's don't watch TVs and some type of TV show and she thinking that's how it is. But no, it's some real life, some real crazy. You wouldn't even know what goes on off in there, unless you done been off in there, unless somebody done told you some stories about them being off in there. Or until you hear some stories that hit the news, if they hit the news. That's if they do. I mean, all of these stories can't be covered. They're not going to cover all of them. Let's just be very clear. We don't know as to how many real cases is really happening, what's really going down from day to day. They have to make reports, but they don't mean that they're reporting it to where we know about it. Hell, shit, half of the time, the family members that have people that are locked up don't even be knowing about what's going on with their relatives until something is really wrong with them, or they're gone. Yeah. Or don't even know where they at. Don't even know where they can be located at. It's a lot of stuff that can go on. So I hope that she really does get a rude awakening while she's in. I don't want her to get hurt or nothing, but I hope that she really does get a rude awakening as to why she shouldn't want to be off in there. Because sometimes it only takes one time for somebody to have to go off in there and it won't go back again. So maybe she'll say, you know what, now I really am going to pay my child support because I'll be damned if I go back off in there. What's up, Osan? She's crazy, Osan. I wouldn't want to do no days off of nowhere. That's what I wouldn't want to do. I wouldn't want to do no days off of nowhere. The only way I'm gonna do some days, Osan, or everybody, the only way I'm gonna do some days is if it's pertaining to my children. I'm definitely going to jail. I don't care. I'm going. If it has anything to do with Tristan or Jalen, I'm most definitely going to jail. No questions asked, hands down. You ain't got to ask me about that. I'm telling you, that's exactly where I'm going. But that's the only reason that I will be going. It wouldn't be because I done hurt or harmed them or because of no child support like that. It's because if somebody try to do something to them or put them in an unsafe place or any way of things like that, or any touch anything on them in any type of way, or cause any type of things to them in ways that they shouldn't. Oh yes, you're gonna feel the wrath of me, honey. If only Olivia had that kind of love for her kids. If only she really would show up. If only she would have showed up and showed out like she showed up and showed out for the internet to talk shit, then maybe she would be free right now. Maybe, what's up, funny as hell? Maybe she would be free right now. Maybe she wouldn't be locked up. She had chances after chances after chances after chances after chances. It's been 5 years. How many years did she think that she was gonna get? I mean, like, let's just be real. Let's just say maybe if she was a man, she probably would have been locked up a long time ago. But the person that's getting the child support has to be the one to enforce it if they're not receiving it. And even if he did enforce it, so what? And he was supposed to receive it. No different from her. If she was supposed to be receiving child support from him and she wasn't getting it, she wouldn't enforce it. Don't let nothing that comes out. It's all a part of her sick ass game that she likes to play to try to make somebody seem like she's something that she's not, because she has deleted all of the evidence as to who she exactly who she really is, as to how she was when she had those kids before they got taken from her. They got taken from her. So it's easy to have these new people come in and you could tell them what you want to tell them. Oh, I would never do any of this to any of my baby dads. But yet you called the police on one of your baby daddies, Joey, because he acted out in a way because of something that you did to him. Because you told him that he was the father of a child that you're carrying, knowing that you've been sleeping with other men around the same time that you done slept with him, and you really don't know who was what. Because if you have a question mark, that means that you really still don't know. Even if you think you know, you still really don't know, because you was in question. You told somebody that it wasn't even the father, or now that you're saying it's not the father, that could potentially very much be. Maybe. Or not. Who knows? Hmm. Like, all of this stuff that was going on before this girl was got locked up, she chose her fate. She lined herself up. She set herself up for it. And then sitting up here talking about I just can't, I just can't believe, I just gone through so much, and all my baby dads are all doing these things to me. And, I just want everybody to leave me alone, and I just want my kids. And I just want my kids. That's all I want. I just don't, why he just won't leave me alone. He's trying to get me locked up. And I don't know how you think he's gonna get his money if I'm locked up. I can't pay him. You couldn't even pay him when you was free. So y'all need to listen. Loyalty game. Since y'all be listening, y'all need to let her know when y'all write her and talk to her that, you know, y'all need to, if y'all are so loyal, you can't say that you're loyal to somebody don't tell them the truth. You gotta tell them the truth now. Yeah. Olivia always will come to this internet, just like a lot of people that I know, come to the internet with these one-sided ass stories and be having people believe that they're victims and that they are this and they are that and they being done so wrong. But then they get to show who they really are, as to just, if you look at them long enough, they'll tell on themselves. If you pay attention, it's up to you if you choose to turn a blind eye or not. Olivia will come on here and taunt people and say things about Gerard and tell people how he was abusive and how he was this and how he was that and how he was just so in this, how he just did her so wrong, right? Until he got on her, got to talking and telling the real truth as to what it really was. And she didn't like that, because it was better for her to be able to push the narrative as to what she wanted to spin without him coming on her. See, when people would know that you ain't finna play with them on the internet and go back and forth with them like that, they'll let you ride and do whatever it is that you want to do. Let you say whatever it is that you want to say until enough is enough. You sure you want me to start talking too? Like you've been talking? You sure you want me to tell them what it really is, since you ain't telling them what it is? You tell them what you want to tell them. You putting on a show and making it seem like you're a victim. You're making it seem like Gerard is doing all of these things to you, taking your kids from you, but you're not letting it be known what part it is that you're playing and the things that you have done and the things that you were saying as to why all of this is what it is. That's why you can't always believe what somebody say when they tell you something, because they could be definitely lying. If you're only listening to one side, but some people only want to listen to one side of the story depending on who they're talking about, who the story is about. Because it might make them feel so, especially if they feel some type of way about that person, they don't care to hear the other side as to what somebody say. Gerard didn't care if somebody wanted to hear what he had to say. Nah, he decided to come on here, or he decided to go on his platform, Instagram, and let it be known the things that Olivia is saying about me is not true. But if y'all want to believe it, then y'all can believe it. And then he proceeded to get his children. So we got to see exactly. And that doesn't necessarily mean that some of the things that Olivia was saying was not true. Some of the things that she was saying may have been true as into their relationship, but she cannot talk about what Gerard was doing as far as cheating and things like that, because she most definitely had Maurice and many other men, just like she has been having many men now. The same things that she was doing when Gerard left with Antonisha is the same things that she was doing when she was with Gerard. No different. Maybe she just had it hidden more than what he did. That doesn't mean nothing. But then again, I take that back, because now he knew about the men that she was calling herself trying to creep with, even when she went to Texas. Like, let's just be real here. Olivia would get on her and talk down on all of her baby daddies, all of them. But we have to remember and understand something. Even if she sat there talking down on all of them, she slept with all of them and had babies with all of them too. So that says a lot about the person that you sit up here talking about, especially when you're trying to drag them on the internet or indirectly, subliminally, or whatever, or shade or whatever, or feel some type of way or whatever. That's what she had been doing this whole entire time that she has been on her platform for 5 years. She decided that getting on her shading him, talking about what he was doing to her instead of what she could have done to help herself when it came to those kids. She felt like that was more important. She's like a one of those men, you know. Um, I don't want anything to do with the children if I don't have anything to do with you. That's what it was given. And that's what it has always gave to me. Because what kind of mother that gives birth to her kids that had them all the way up until a certain point would allow that father to take them and keep them? And we know for a fact that the only reason why Olivia was talking about she had an attorney or somebody that she said that was representing her is only because they was talking about locking her ass up. It was never because she was trying to fight for fair custody of those kids, or even to get those kids back in her care with her permanently. It was never for that. Olivia chose to go out and get drunk, get high, entertain men, all of that over her kids, going to Florida when she wasn't supposed to. Anytime that things is getting rough and rocky, she was talking about running. Just like she's talking about when she get out, she's leaving, she's moving. Crazy. That is crazy as hell. So you mean to tell me that you chose not to pay your child support just so you can get locked up? The things that people will do for views, for so-called clout, to be relevant, is beyond me. It really is. Especially when people are the ages that they are. It's crazy. I could already see how this is going to be when she gets out. I can already see exactly how this is going to be. Is Olivia going to change her ways? Like I said, it just depends on what type of It depends on what type of experiences that she may have had or that she's having while being in there right now. Because even though whatever days that she's off in there, those days is really dragging for her. It's not dragging for us. We free. But for her, those days are longer. They longer than the days that they were when she was out here. She's getting to experience that. And with her not being able to get on, just imagine her not being able to get on the internet is a big thing, a big problem. That girl is in there going through withdrawals. She ain't got no cigarettes. I mean, crashing all the way out. That girl probably going straight psychotic up in there. They probably, I mean, forget being in jail. She probably for real. I'm not playing with y'all. That girl in there going through it. And then not to mention that girl just had a birthday and she missed it. This is the very first holiday that she has missed being with her kids. Seriously. Tomorrow's Christmas, y'all. Tomorrow's Christmas. I feel sorry for those kids. I know for a fact that those kids are waking up every day, all day, bugging Stella about where their mama's at. That shit is sad. Olivia's sad for making this their for doing this to her kids for Christmas. Y'all need to make her stand on what she has done and stop trying to make it Gerard's fault. No, make that grown ass woman that's grown stand on the decisions that she has made that led up to this point to where Kalani missing out on her second birthday and also missing out on her and all the kids missing out on her this holiday because of what she chose not to do. And gonna say they're gonna understand. Understand what? To be exact, somebody really need to explain this to them because it's not fair that she think that it's cool for her to get on her and try to push this narrative that the reason why she is not around or the reason why she wasn't able to make Kalani's birthday or Christmas or the holidays is because Gerard got her locked up. No, that's not what we finna do. No, the reason why she's not here to celebrate Christmas, the reason why she's not here to celebrate Kalani's second birthday is because she chose not to pay her child support. Period. I feel sorry for Kalani and her mother making a bad decision to not be here for her. Not because Gerard took her away from being able to see her kids for Christmas, please. Was y'all saying that when Olivia wasn't showing up for Christian's football games? No. So what's so different? What's up, proud mama? What's going on? What's up, Miss Alice? I know AJ is looking for her. Kalani is too. Those last two kids off in that house with her, well, that was in the house with her, is most definitely looking for her. Like I said, regardless as to what we see, regardless if we think she's a piss poor mother or not, it is. Those kids love her unconditionally. They most definitely are looking for their mother. And that's what makes me sad for them. For real, for real. For all of them. This is a bad Christmas for those kids. And it does, like I said, it's really pathetic for Olivia to do what she have done. It really is. Olivia had 5 years, y'all. 5. Olivia had five, not 5 minutes, not 5 days, not 50 days, not 500 days, not five. She had 5 years. Listen to me. And she did absolutely nothing. Nothing. She didn't care enough to do anything at all. She chose herself in her selfish ways over being there for her kids. It's her fault, not nobody else's fault. We're not going to put point blame and point fingers nowhere where they don't belong. We're going to place them where they belong and where they need to be. And that's on her. AJ has his mom, Stella. She raised that boy. Once child support custody was in place, Olivia had already lost her kids. Her court cases has been all about, never about custody. Yeah, we know that. So stealing it, whether that be Stella's baby or not, it's still Olivia's baby too. And he still misses his mother. Um, whether or not she was going to court for custody or not, or just for child support or not, that's besides the point. She's still locked up. Um, you know, poor decision making in patterns that got her caught up to where they said, you know what? No, we're not going to set up another court date for you to pay up. No, what we're going to do is set up a date for you to go turn yourself in. Because this conversation that we keep having is not a conversation that we're going to keep having, because it's pointless. So since you think that you can get away with not doing what we have asked you to do, or even like she didn't comply with what they had set for, because usually if they're going to have you set up with some type of things as far as like if they have something set in place for you as far as like telling you that you need to do certain things, or they tell you that they're going to help you find a job, they give you jobs that are available for you to apply for, that are actually hiring, that you shouldn't have an issue with getting an interview for, because they give you places that are actually hiring. If not places that are actually hiring, then they have temp services they'll send you to that will most definitely place you on a job. Now, I understand that she was doing her deliveries and things like that. Um, I understand that she was doing that, but that wasn't enough as to what the price tag was. And then going to court, actually looking at the judge, telling him that you ain't got the money when you know you actually do. Yeah. hmm I think that 180 days is definitely what she's going to be serving. I don't look forward to no other days other than the 180 days that they say that she's going to be serving, period. I don't, or potentially, or maybe she could get out. They said they do a half and half. And, since this is her first time being locked up, maybe there's some type of things that they could work out for her. Who knows? But nevertheless, it doesn't matter, because if she gets out and decide that she does not want to do what's requested or what's expected, that little 180 days can turn into 365 quickly, even more for child support. That's sad, especially when you got the funds to pay for it. Yeah. Olivia has always had the money to pay her child support. She has always had the money when she told them that she didn't have the money. Olivia better hope, Olivia better hope and pray that that's the only reason why she's off in there. Because lying about not being able to pay your child support when you know that you actually can, that's a crime within. And then and if somebody is covering the fact that you are actually making money and you're saying that you're not making any, if they actually tell you that you have to show proof, which I don't know why the proof ain't being shown anyway as to what is or what isn't, as to who's paying what and when, where, and how. Since I mean, every time we were seeing her, she was able to go and pay for these things, but was not able to pay for child support when child support was due on whatever day it was supposed to be paid to Gerard. She's not going to comply at all, Mystic Thighs, just like she did this time. But then again, like I said, maybe if she has an experience off in there to where she feels like, oh no, maybe it'll wake her up to where she wouldn't have no choice but to pay that child support unless she wants to have another experience off in there. And this time, she might be dealing with a whole lot of different women. And, these women may be a whole lot crazier, a whole lot more deranged than her, have for real split personalities and shit. I mean, I'm just saying. So, it's a possibility she haven't complied this whole 5 years. That's what led her here. So it's a possibility that she can get out and not comply again and end up right back off in there. you know. Hmm. It's possible. It's very much possible. Hmm. Yeah. Seeming that she thought that this wouldn't happen. I mean, getting on her really laughing about it. I mean, just really getting on her laughing and taunting the whole situation. When Gerard and Antonisha had plans to go out and do something, instead of her getting her kids, oh, she didn't get them. Oh, and then tried to use the fact of her sleeping with him is the reason why he started acting so salty and shady, because she told everybody that they were sleeping together. Girl. I mean, the story just goes on and on. The story of her life is going to be Gerard. It's his fault, not mine. It's his fault. Everything is his fault. I was away from my kids because it's his fault. I can see her getting out here just crying and lying. Oh my God, you guys, I can't believe that I was away from my kids all this time. And Gerard is the reason why, because, I just can't believe he would do this to me. Girl, he would do what? What did he do? Can anybody tell us what he did other than get his kids and go on with his life without her? What's wrong with that? I mean, didn't she do the same with all of these different men? Ain't that why she got different kids with different men? I think she did. So what's the difference? She acted out of anger and out of rage because of her not being able to control the things between her and Gerard, thinking that she can come back to Texas and sway his decision on coming back to her, which he didn't. He might have came back and screwed her, but that's all he did. But she let him. So what? The same way she said she let him did for 5 months of this year. And then there was Gamer Boy, Gamer Bay. And then there was Joey. And then there was all of these different people. I mean, so I'm waiting to see if there's going to be a vlog that's going to be posted today, since it's Christmas Eve. I just don't like the fact that she decided to come on here and try to put it on so thick that she's just woe is me, and that everything is somebody else's fault, but not hers at all. Like, when you chose to make the decision to say, I'm not going to pay my child support, then you made the decision to get locked up. So, like I said, when y'all write her, tell her, when you get out Olivia, make sure you comply with the court. Make sure you do everything that you need to do if you don't want to go through this again. Make sure that if you are telling us that your kids are experiencing all of this trauma by the hands of their father, that you actually consult a lawyer, and we're going to be there for you and with you, and we're going to help and guide you and assist you to get your children back with you, since they're experiencing all of these things. Yeah. Instead of y'all popping up in chats trying to talk shit, because you're going to get blocked over here if you do that, because we're not having that over here. I know y'all miss her. I'm sure she misses y'all too. So y'all better go write her and go send us a commissary, because she's in need of it, I'm sure. She did a lot of laughing. I guess that was like a defense mechanism, more so, like she's not bothered. She said that she was not scared, which, you better not go in there acting like you're scared, because they're going to show you what they do to scary people. It's different from being on the internet, behind a phone, behind a laptop, behind a desktop, a tablet, or any type of device that you could get on, versus having to be front to front, face to face with people every single day. Something that Olivia was not doing. Okay. So she might be the sweetest little girl off in there. Who knows? Okay. She might be in there washing drawers and giving people her food off of her tray. And I'm not trying to be funny, because I mean, Olivia really did think that this situation was funny all the way up until this point, until it wasn't so funny. Until when she went to court that last time, they told her that this is going to be the last time. No more excuses for your piss poor decisions that you keep choosing to make, because evidently this is what you want for your life. Evidently, you being in jail for not paying your child support is something that you want to do, because if it wasn't something that you didn't want to do, you would have been doing it and not making excuses and not lying about what you're making every month. You would have been paying every month. When you want your kids back after you lose them, You're going to show the courts that you are willing to go above and beyond to make sure that your place in your kid's life is secured and that it's not taken away from you and that certain rights is not taken away from you and things like that. But if you exclude yourself from not exercising your rights, like by not going to basketball, not going to football games because you done said so much things to the people that are actually taking care of your kids, and then say, oh, it's Gerard's fault because he allows it to go on. No, it's just that they have heard the way that you speak, the way that you talk. I don't know how you expect for these people to feel about you. And then for you to decide that you're going to take yourself away for something that's more, that's so important to your child, like you showing up for him is something that he wanted from you, but she couldn't do that. Didn't want to do that because when Gerard made her feel some type of way, it was like they was both being petty with each other. When Gerard made her feel some type of way, she decided she wasn't gonna go pick up the kids on Thursday. She's gonna go pick them up on Friday instead. you know, or when, I'm not gonna even necessarily say he's being petty because if you have a day to come pick these kids up and I have something already set in place as far as my plans go, and you throw a monkey wrench in my plans, as she said, this whole situation threw a monkey. What did it do? What does she really have planned for herself, y'all? Nothing. So she's talking about her going to jail through a monkey wrench in her plans. What plans of what? Of you still not paying your child support and making excuses for not paying it? No. That's really sad when you really make the decision. She really made the decision to get herself locked up. She did. You can't tell me that she didn't. You cannot tell me that all of the things that she decided to not do didn't lead up to this point. And I don't understand why anybody, I'm so sorry, Liv. I can't believe you're experiencing this. I can't believe that this man is so bitter he would do this to you. And I'm just thinking to myself, okay, let's just say, for instance, he is a bitter baby daddy. He only did this to spite Olivia because that's what Olivia said. And y'all running with what she said, right? Bet. What have y'all's homegirl, love, live life? What have she shown y'all that she has did to try to get her kids away from Gerard? Since Gerard is causing all of these problems for her, he's trying to alienate her. He's trying to take the kids away from her permanently. He's done got her locked up. When Olivia had that GoFundMe set up, when Olivia was collecting that money, instead of taking that money for an attorney, she got Joey a plane ticket to meet Kalani for the first time and on his way back home. Hmm. Look at for what it is and not for what you want to see, okay? Because Olivia did these things intentionally. She's blaming Gerard for her not getting a job, a GED, or getting a hit. Yeah, she said, I can't believe, you know what, this Mystic Thighs, let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. Okay, which one do I want to play first? Because I don't want to be long-winded. I want to get off of here as fast as possible. I've already been on here for an hour, okay? She's crying about being away from her children for the holidays, but she did not care. So therefore, I hope her kids understand that no, their father did not do anything of the sort. All he wanted was the child support that's due to him, period. No different from her if she had the kids. Like I said, child support is due from all of us if we have children. So therefore, you have to pay it if you're taking care of them or if you have them. Unless you just want to be a deadbeat. She chose to be a deadbeat. The deadbeat is what got situation, is what got her locked up. It's not that Olivia did not have the money. She most definitely had the money for herself to eat out every day. How is she going to Starbucks and Chick-fil-A? Huh? But no money for child support? You don't think that the court system is not looking at this shit? You're not thinking that court system is not asking for some type of something? Like, yeah, what are you doing? And then she's making a statement, I take care of everything in my house. She just said that currently, recently on her live, incriminating herself. And y'all are over there saying, oh, I can't believe this has happened. I couldn't believe that it happened. How come you can't? So you don't believe that if you had a man that wasn't paying you child support, that you went and filed on his ass and he wasn't gonna get locked up? You'd be laughing about him being locked up. You'd be glad that he got locked up because you're going to force his ass for not paying the child support. So $700 wasn't enough. $1,200 she said would do. The money that she collected from that homeless skit, that pregnancy skit that she got, she didn't do nothing with it. She didn't put what she do with it. She went and got her a vehicle that she wasn't even gonna be able to drive. Ain't that something? She went and got a vehicle that she wasn't even gonna be able to drive, or she thought that she was gonna be driving. She thought wrong, didn't she? She should have known that when they kept setting those court days so close together. Cause honey, they don't be doing shit like that unless your ass is finna on the urge getting locked. Yeah, they kept setting her court days so close together, not too far apart, but close enough together to where you would just think like, dang, was she just in court just not too long ago and she in court again? Yeah. They had already been telling Olivia she was finna get locked up. Yeah, it's over with. Your little stories you keep coming with, we don't want to hear them. You keep getting pregnant, we don't care. Because you're going to be pregnant again when you come again. And guess what? You and that baby that you're carrying going to be locked up together. So, you know what? It's so funny. She's so sad. And the way she set this up. So it's woe is me story. Look at me. My baby daddy that is mad because I don't want him took my kids away from me. And his evil wife helped him, and they both put me in jail and took my kids away from me. Now I can't see my kids. I won't be there for them for the holidays. I won't see their birthdays. And it's all their fault. It's all their fault. They have took everything from me. It's all their fault. It's not, I didn't do anything. I didn't do nothing. All I wanted to do was be a part of my kid's life. But in the process of not being a part of your kid's life because you decided to not pay, you can't make this shit up, dude. You know what? I have to take breaks, dude. I have real shit going on in my own fucking life. And this shit right here is just be like, you know what? How could you put yourself in a position to be taken away from your kids and then talk about being taken away from them? How is that? She set herself up for this whole situation, for this to happen. And in this woe, I can't believe they did this. They're doing this. They're not even thinking about the kids. How come he just won't let me get myself? How many years were you supposed to be getting yourself together? It's been 5 of them. Was it supposed to be 5 or 10 more for her to get her shit together? Because basically what she's saying is that what kind of man would want his baby's mom to get herself together? But he knows it. Listen, he knows that you ain't the struggling mom that you putting on. That's the outcome. He knows that you're not who you saying that you are. That's who you portraying yourself to be so that you can continue to keep getting and receiving what you're getting. And then the sympathy that you're receiving for those cash apps. Boy, I bet y'all been ringing them up. Hmm. Boy, this little storyline she done set up for her to get out so she can push it and keep going with it. It's just sad. And if she for real deal is pregnant with that baby, that's just gonna help her sorry, pathetic ass storyline even farther. I quit. I quit. I mean, damn. The things that you expect from people that are younger than you getting it from the people that are very much around the same age, or you the same age as you are older. It's very interesting to see. And so pathetic in the same way. It's just beyond me. Because this is exactly from what is given and from what I can see. She actually put herself to be locked up just so she can say that people snatched her away from her kids when she is the one that did it to herself, so that she can get out and have people feeling sorry for her, as if like this is really a bitter baby daddy situation and that he's really did all of these things to her because he really wants to be with her, right? Listen to me, because this is what he really wants to be with her. but she doesn't want to be with him. And the reason why he's doing that is because of that right there. You know what? Listen, you can't make certain things up, but hey, whatever. That's what Olivia wants us to think. So that's what she wants her loyalty gang to think. But they have not seen her do anything to make her situation better. They have seen her make her situation worse, but not better. But yet they'll get on there and they'll say those things like, I feel sorry for her. I feel sorry that she didn't get her mind right. And she had 5 years to do it and didn't. So this should be a lesson for all of us to make sure you don't set yourself up. Don't self-sabotage yourself. If a man don't want you or don't love you, let him go. Love and be with the person that he wants to be with, or whatever the case may be. Because see, when you sit up here and try to fight fire with fire and try to be petty with petty, or try to just do whatever it is that you want to do, especially when it's not beneficial to you, this is where you end up. Okay? Learn to let go. Life is short. I mean, it's so short to where you should never want to be sitting up there. Yeah. You shouldn't be wanting to sit up there and be doing stuff, wasting your time, you know. Olivia wasted a lot of time for 5 years and decided that paying that money for that child support and then laughing about the amount of it got me. I ain't got that. You ain't? Well, it's gonna turn into more than that. That girl gonna be going about 100K, about 150K pretty soon. Cause she's been playing this whole time. And then she really does think that he can take it away from her. No, he's not going to. Why should he? Rights being taken away does not terminate child support from being due. Playing like you pregnant or being pregnant does not stop them from saying that they're going to sentence you. It's pathetic. And all you can hear is her say is somebody is just like, I can't believe they're doing this to me. Girl, what? I can't believe you did this to yourself. And this music that's playing in the background. Girl, I was sentenced. It's fucked up. It's really fucked up because this girl help anything like this kind of like threw a wrench. What kind of wrench? From you want to go get an AB? It wasn't meant to be. It was meant for you to have that baby while you had to sit there and think about your decisions while you're locked up. It's okay. So to the haters, your wishes came true. And then why make a video for your haters? No, but for real, I miss you guys. Even in these videos, she thinks it's funny. I love y'all so much. By the time you see this, I'll already be locked up. So go ahead, everybody go search my website. I'm sure I look a hot mess. You do. You look a very hot mess, but it's okay. You always do. It's all right. I haven't been sleeping much, and I'm just stressed. Because I don't want to leave my kids. Girl, bye. My kids are really good with my family. They've been good. Especially the first 3. I don't know about the last 2. I'm praying for them. Especially, you know. I have 6 months. So well, girl. I'll see you guys in 6 months. You know, hopefully. Pay your child support now. If you guys are wondering like why plans change as part of a pregnancy. I wasn't wondering. I was wondering why you just didn't pay your child support though. That was pretty much so it. Much has changed based on this. And I just have to do what's best. And let's go to jail? And well, damn. Try to be Girl. Oh, she got to do. Y'all heard her say she got to do what's best. So I guess what was best for what's for to go to jail. That's sad.
It's either going to happen or it's not going to happen. I don't see the point of this because he wants money from me.
What?
Putting me in jail doesn't get money. It actually makes it harder for you to get money. But we all know this is not about money.
What is it about, Olivia? Tell us. Why don't you tell us what it's about?
I guess he got what he wanted. You guys, my haters, got what you guys wanted. And it is what it is.
But I wish I would make a video for somebody that I say there's some haters and tell them to go ahead and find my mugshot and poke fun at me, bitch. Bye.
It's so unfair.
Is it now?
It's so unfair.
It sure is unfair to them that you chose not to pay your child support. Now you were locked up in there for not paying.
It'll be okay.
It sure will, because I hope they have a blessed Christmas. I sure do hope they have one. Even though you're not around, I hope they don't be crying. Oh my God, I hope they don't be crying. Jesus bless it. Girl, who's trying to ruin your life? I didn't know nobody was trying to ruin Olivia's life. Who was doing that?
I do believe that everything happens for a reason.
It sure does when you don't pay your child support. It's by design that you should pay your child support so you don't get locked up. To not go through life making bad decisions, especially when you have something court ordered. I hope so.
Whenever people try to hurt you or bring you down,
who's trying to do that?
And it's unjust.
Who's unjust?
Good things always come out of it.
What good thing is gonna come out of you going to jail?
They do.
You might get you a girlfriend. Okay, Liv. Liv gonna come out here, live the liquor.
I'm sure there's so many people, so many haters right now.
Not really, because I mean,
after you're done throwing that party,
it's not that deep or that serious for me to poke fun at you. You poke fun at yourself. That's why you locked up. So it is what it is.
Or I don't know.
Yeah, support us right here. You know, the loyalty gang people.
Just look me up and see where I'm at.
Where you gonna be at?
I don't know how this is gonna go.
Girl, you gonna get out looking even more crazier than when you went in. Olivia might be 100 pounds when she get out.
Everything.
No cap.
My place, my car, my kids, my pets, my home.
Damn, she got rid of everything.
Like I told you guys it would be. You know, I told you guys everything would be handled.
Hey, Melody.
I keep saying this, and I'm going to keep saying this. The real victims here are my kids.
Well, she could have them on a pre-scheduled thing, Mama Boo.
Including my ex. No matter how much him or that lady hate me.
Girl.
This is wrong. It's wrong and it's unnecessary.
Girl, it ain't got nothing to do with that lady.
It's okay.
Don't nobody hate you. You hate yourself because you did what you did.
And I will come out of this a better person.
I hope so.
A stronger person.
I hope so.
A smarter person.
I hope so.
So.
Shit. If you don't, then hey. If you don't come out anything but what you said, then I think you want to be right back there again. Because, honey, I hope that's the goal. I hope the goal is to do better and want better. You know, because if not, you're going to find yourself right in that same spot. And this time, they're going to get her. If they didn't get her this time. Okay? And I'm talking about, shoot, she's going to be somebody's girl from Big Bertha going to get her, honey. Big Bertha going to have her in there washing some drawers. Okay? I mean, Big Bertha going to be taking a tray. So y'all make sure y'all pay for her commissary. They're going to be taking her snacks. She better start getting tough off of there. Olivia might come out with more faith. She might come out here like Boo. She might come out here with a whole lot of tattoos on her face or something. Who knows? Olivia gonna come back with her hair braided back and shit.
Understand that you would take those rocks and you would build with them.
Girl, what are you trying to be?
You understand what I'm saying?
No.
Take every stone that was cast to you. And build with them.
Okay, I will.
Build.
Just not the way to go to jail.
That's exactly what I plan to do.
I hope so.
I'm not gonna let this break me.
I
have a very strong support system.
Amen. Good for you. And why they didn't pay your child support though?
I'll be good.
That girl, hold on. I gotta pause you.
It's not right.
She said she got a good support system, but they didn't help her pay her child support. So I don't know how much of a good support system they are. Because they encourage you to do the wrong things, and that's why you are where you are right now. And that's why that's what Stella gets. See, when your parents encourage you to do bad shit, they have to be the ones that have to see. I tell y'all, it's like karma really does repeat it. This shit is like it feels like I'm in a motherfucking Twilight Zone. You can't make this shit up. Yeah, you really can't. You know what's funny, Olivia? It's like deja vu for me, honey. I mean, this is crazy shit. You know, your mama encouraged you to do such things, and now your mama has to be the one to take care of your kids. Ain't that some shit? Life is a bitch. It really is. So I'm gonna say that's karma for Stella. Cause see, your mother should have encouraged you to pay your child support, and she should have further encouraged you to get an attorney to help and assist you with what you were dealing with, since you was dealing with so much. But yeah, she encouraged you not to do such a thing, and now she has her life interrupted because she has to take on two toddlers. She can't tell Olivia to get off of live and get her kids no more. She got to get them kids all day, every day. And boy, AJ and Kalani is a special treat, all thanks to her daughter. They something, you know. Maybe they something different while they with Stella. I don't know. You know, that is their grandmother. That is their grandmother. I think Stella parents. Okay, she parents out of guilt, probably so, because of the things that she had allowed Olivia to get away with, that she still enables her on. Maybe something happened that we are not privy to, and sometimes parents that were not really parenting. They try to make up with their grandkids or whatever the case may be. I don't know. But still, and yet she didn't make up with her grandkids because she encouraged her daughter not to pay her child support. She did. I seen her. I seen it. I seen it with my own eyes. I did. She said they just want my daughter's money. Yeah, that's what she said. Uh-huh. She said the maid. And I heard her call. I seen her call Antonisha the maid too. So now who's the maid? Oh, who's the babysitter? Oh shit. Who's the maid and who's the babysitter now? You see, it's funny how those tables turn. Now she gotta be the babysitter and the maid for her grandkids because her daughter's locked up. See, she shouldn't encourage her daughter to not do such things. And she said she had such a great support. Her support should have supported her enough to pay her child support, help her pay it, or encourage her to pay it, but didn't. So now Stella has her life interrupted. And now she has to be a full-time grandmother for the time that her daughter is locked up because the fathers are not present. Oh, no, they're not. And they're not going to be present at all. And Stella is going to listen to Olivia. Olivia has instructed that those kids are not to go anywhere, and Stella better not even think about it, because if she do, guess who's not going to be able to be around those kids anymore? Stella. Okay. Olivia's not going. So Stella's not gonna go either. So Stella's stuck with those kids, and that's all thanks to her and her daughter. She wanted to be with those kids, didn't she? So now she got them permanently, full time. Good for her. I bet Raquel and her husband said, fuck that. I bet they did too. And I would have too. Because why would you listen to what I'm saying. That's people that encourage. You've got family members that like to go in and out of jail all the damn time. Every time you turn around, you're hearing about a relative, the same one going in and out and in. At some point, like if you had a child that did that, at some point, if you keep encouraging that behavior, guess what? They're not going to stop the behavior that you encourage, and behavior that you keep encouraging is just going to only get worse, to the point to where that person is going to end up putting themselves in a situation to where Olivia put herself. Not only did she put herself in a situation, you put other people in a jam when they have to take care and take on your kids because of something that you did that you should have not, that that you should have been taken care of. She done interrupted her mama's life. How dare her do that? But no, her mama let her do that, so that's what she gets. Like I said, Stella wanted to be a full-time grandparent. If she didn't, she wouldn't have encouraged her daughter to not pay her child support. She would have been encouraging her to pay it, not to not pay it. And not only that, if Olivia could not afford it, since she comes from all of this general, she comes from all of this money, right? My family pays my bills for me. They paid every bill but the child. They paid every bill but the bill that can get her from not being locked up. That's funny, ain't it? They gave her they paid for every single bill around her but the bill that could actually get her, keep her out of jail. But she got a support system. I would want that support system, honey. I would say, you know what? Listen here, ma'am. You could take your child. You could take it.
But I will come out of this
Girl.
stronger, wiser.
Why the music?
Better. I love my kids so much.
Girl, do you? I sure can't tell.
I was not able to pay him money.
Huh?
You know?
Girl.
Just wasn't able to do it.
You didn't want to do it. No. Let me stop you with that lame, whack ass music in the back, Olivia. Because when you run this back, I want you to understand. No, ma'am. No. And fuck no. Like, girl, what? You can't be serious.
I know what type of mother I am. I do everything for my kids that I possibly can.
But stay out of jail.
You have somebody constantly, like, breathing down your neck.
Who? The court?
Just trying to slow you down.
When? Girl, you was sitting up there eating. You was slowing yourself down. All that food you was eating. It was a lot. I seen it. Especially the day before you went and got yourself locked up, girl. It was something.
Hold it down for me.
Hold what down?
I said on my live that I wasn't going to see you in a minute.
I heard you, and I told you good riddance. Yeah, that's childish. Why are you doing this? See how she think it's funny? That's why I think it's funny too. What's up, Mara? What's up? Happy holidays, everybody.
Yes, I'm right. Yeah.
Girl, I'm gonna write you and tell you a thing or two. I'm gonna tell you that you need to get out, fly right, and get your mind right before you end up right back in the slammer.
Okay.
Yeah, I know what? Olivia's still in there macking. Like Macaframalama. Even if she's in the slammer, she's on POF trying to get her next victim. Okay. All right.
Behind this
she need a pen pal.
But guess what? I'm not gonna let this break me.
Girl, this is crazy.
And just wait to see how I come out of this.
I hope you come out all right. I hope you don't come out. Tell us no, no fake ass prison stories or nothing. Like you just done went in there and just was like top dog or some shit. But hey, we shall see.
My older ones.
What about them?
It's just a constant fight to be a part of their life.
Girl.
I've been trying.
You ain't tried shit.
It feels like the more I try, the more he does to hurt me.
What? What are he doing to hurt you? Oh, because he don't want to be with you? I understand.
It's sick. And I'm so sick of this game.
Girl, we sick of you lying.
I don't want to walk away from my children.
You too late.
I never will, but
ain't this what you said? This is your thing. You going to jail, girl.
I have to.
Yeah, you have to go to jail because you don't want to pay your child support.
In my kid's life,
the
more he does shit like this.
Girl, he ain't did nothing.
The ultimate.
What to do?
Put me in jail. Like I would never.
Girl, you act like he the motherfucking jail person or something.
Listen, I would never do this to any of my baby daddy.
Lies. We seen you.
Share children.
Girl. Girl, you know what? Suck it up, Buttercup. You would never do what to them?
Anyway.
Yeah, I know. Because this should not even go there. Because you finna lie. Yeah, bye. See you later. Yeah, you stay up and don't stay down. Be you, do you, and don't get. Yeah, we'll see you in 6 months now. I'll holla. Yeah. Bye. Blessings to you. Happy whatever. Happy holidays. I hope you get a good bun cake.
I'll see what
with noodles.
I don't know what it's gonna be, but
You just think everything is funny, see?
But
That's why I'm cracking jokes.
remember, you guys, no matter what you're going through,
that's right.
number one, it can always be worse.
It always could be worse, honey, because I just don't want it to be worse for me.
So
Uh-huh.
carry that with you.
Yeah.
It could always be worse.
Yeah, it could be.
So
You're right.
Yeah. For even though you have struggles.
What struggles? Yeah.
So
Okay.
always be grateful in every moment.
Yeah.
And
make sure you remember this.
even through the pain, okay?
Smile.
And
Girl, you in these deep ass sighs, girl. You act like you going in prison for 10 years. I can't and I won't. Bye, Olivia.
we'll talk more.
We sure will when you get out. Holla.
Okay.
It's been fun.
And I'll see you when I see you.
Love yourself. Oh my God, girl. She acting like she finna do a whole bid. Like she was smuggling some shit or something. Girl. You know what? Olivia Nicole Johnson. Olivia Nicole Johnson did these damn things like she done did a documentary before she going to jail type shit. Like she doing a whole like you listen, like she like you know how little Kim did before she got locked up. Listen here, Olivia. Listen here. Listen. Listen right here, boy. You guys are just, if your baby daddy's just trying to get you locked up, sometimes it just be like that. So you sometimes you're gonna have to like, girl, if you don't get your Olivia's on here doing documentaries on her going to jail. On her you man, boy. My brain cells is fried this morning. I need some fried catfish. I need some shrimp. I need some everything because this is just a bunch of bullshit. Because this girl sitting up here with this music in the background, just making up excuses as to why she done got locked down, talking about some it's Gerard and Antonisha's fault. That's exactly what she said. This girl acting like she finna go in there for 20 years and we ain't gonna see her for 50. She talking about write her. Girl, I'm about to write you a letter, all right. And tell you all about yourself because you just done lost all your marbles. Girl, if you could, what is this next video gonna consist of? Because you blaming people for stuff it's not, I guess this is the build up until she gets out. She couldn't have made no videos for 6 months, for the whole 6 months. Since she's saying that she's doing 6 months, I'm gonna say she's doing 6 months too. All of that, whatever February talk that people were saying, I'm gonna say she getting out in June. Since that's what she say that she's doing, I'm gonna go along with her. Since it's what she likes to manifest things on herself, all right? Not the right things, but the wrong things. So she said 6 months, I'm gonna say we'll see her on 6/22/26. Ain't that her birthday? We're gonna see her on her birthday. That'll be a great birthday present for her, but not so much for damn AJ. And she'll miss AJ's birthday and Kalani's birthday, but she'll be out for all of the others' birthdays, including herself, okay? You can't make this shit up, dude. This shit is so stupid. It really is. It's dumb. It's so dumb. Lord, I just pray that next year that you put my mind in something else to do. I am. I mean, that's totally off of here. I already got something set in motion as to what I'm about to do for myself and my children, honey. It has nothing to do with YouTube. Absolutely nothing. It has all to do with me um elevating and doing something, to better myself and putting myself in a better position. That's pretty much all there is to it. And this would just be a bonus. That's what this would be until it can be something more. But other than that, I'm just on something different because this right here, yeah, it just can't be life. Not for me. No, it just can't. No, it just cannot. This is crazy. This is sad. This is some stupid ass shit, dude. You can't make this up. You really can't. Like, I'm just trying to figure this out. I hope that nobody thinks that this right here is what's up. This girl for 5 years, she had 5 years of freedom to get herself together. She had 5 years to get herself right. 5 years. And she did nothing. The whole entire 5 years we had heard her get on her platform and she had um, bashed Gerard, talked about how much of a bad father he was, how much of he was a cheater, how he did this to her and how he did that to her. He was abusive to her. He was abusive to the kids. She told us all of these things she did, and she did nothing about it. She didn't do nothing to correct it. She didn't do nothing to save her kids. She didn't even do nothing to save herself from being locked up. She's doing these videos laughing like a little ass girl, like this shit is funny. Ain't shit funny about this shit. I don't find nothing funny about this dumbass girl being locked up. I don't find nothing funny about this whole situation as a whole. It all could have been avoided a long time ago if she would have just did what she should have done. Instead of her putting her feelings aside from Gerard and her, she allowed those to take full effect of everything that had to do with her to where it landed her right where she is. It didn't have nothing to do with him. It had all to do with her. When he made that decision to make a move, she should have made hers different in a different direction. She didn't. She chose to make things more complicated by having revenge babies. Those babies are nothing but revenge kids, and that's sad. It's really sad that that's what they are. Those kids was not conceived out of love. Those kids was conceived due to the fact that she was trying to make somebody else be mad, and it still didn't work out for her. The same way her giving her cat away didn't work out for her. Look where she's at, man. This shit is not funny. I don't think certain things that's funny that people think is just so fucking hilarious. It's stupid. These children that are involved, they are being like, we are watching. This is if you didn't know how or why you were fucked up, you are getting to see why kids are end up being the way that they are when they grow up. We're watching it firsthand. We're watching it firsthand. We got to see AJ be hit by a man that's not his father. And we got to see Olivia smirk and laugh about it. We got to see Olivia bring all of these different men in and out of her house around her kids. And nobody did nothing about it. All of these men that want to talk so down and so bad about her is no better than her. But trying to come for her and trying to laugh about it. Are you serious? Everybody in this whole situation is trash. I can't think of nobody in this situation. I'm just being honest. Like, it's just, it's sad. Like, this girl really had 5 years to get her shit together. And she chose the total opposite. Just to sit here and make videos and say what somebody chose to do to her when she did it all to herself. It choosing not to say that listen, y'all, I was hurt. Instead of when she said that she was coming to tell us her truth, she should have came here and said, you guys, I just want to keep it real with y'all. You know, when me and Gerard broke up, it really hurt me. It really broke me down. Like, I really still loved him. I really still wanted our family to work. I really still wanted us to be together, even though we were going through the things that we were going through. I still wanted it. I still wanted him. I still wanted us, but he didn't want it, or he chose somebody else, and it really hurt me really bad to the point to where I started seeking other men, entertaining them, getting pregnant by them because I thought it could make him, and I thought it would bring him closer to me, but it drew him farther away, and he didn't come back to stay. So now I'm stuck in a dilemma to where I have to pay him and the woman that he cheated on me with, or that he stepped out, or that he left me for. And I refuse. I refuse to let that bitch take my man, my husband, my baby's daddy away from me, and I have to pay him and that bitch for child support. I don't think so. They will never get any of my money if I have anything to do with it. I will always tell them that I don't have it. I will always tell them that I don't got it. He will never get a dime, a penny of my money, is what she should have said. Not that woe is me. They are bums and I picked them and let them come. No, she shouldn't have came on here and said that dumbass shit. She should have said exactly what it was and what it is. She wants Gerard. She wanted Gerard, not so much those kids. Those kids have been missing out on her for 5 years. And she has been making nothing but excuses after excuses after excuses as to why she couldn't be a mother to them, because it was more, it's always better for you to be able to point the other finger at another person and not taking no accountability and play victim. Hmm. Yeah, you should never play victim. What you playing a victim for? Especially when you know that you don't play the part as to why things are the way that they are, or why things went the way that they went. But instead of you saying that, and instead of you being truthful, instead of you saying that I played a part in this whole situation, the reason why I'm down bad, the reason why I'm locked up, the reason why I'm going to jail is because I just could not fathom, I could not swallow. I could not live down the fact that that man that I love so much don't love me no more. He don't love me no more. He don't love me no more. Looking ass. Yeah. You see what that is, ladies? I'm telling you, hey, love yourself enough to let their asses go if they want to go. I don't even give a fuck if it's with the bitch that they cheated on you with, because that bitch is going to have to deal with the same shit or more than what you have dealt with. She's in store for a special treat, the things that she thinks that whatever, these men will sell a dream to a bitch and that bitch will buy it if that's what she wants to do, and then till she ends up broke. Bitch be scraping pennies. Bitch be out here bumming for a cigarette and shit after she done got a whiff of that nigga. So just think about it. I mean, this whole situation is it's sad. And everybody involved in it is sad too. She fumbled the ball for 5 years and wonder why her ass didn't score. What kind of shit is that? Blaming somebody else for what you chose not to do? Blaming somebody else for you not paying your child support, blaming somebody else why your kids got snatched from you is sad. Because the only person that can get those things to happen to you is who? 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 I'm like a motherfucking owl, bitch. Who? It's you. The only person that got those kids removed from her was her. The same way, the only person that got her ass in that jail cell is her. I understand that breakup is not easy. It really ain't. A motherfucker really make you want to do something to them, especially if they playing with your feelings and your emotions, and they taunting you with another woman or women, or cheating on you or mistreating you or abusing you physically, mentally, emotionally, or whatever. I understand it. I understand that you ain't gonna want to allow somebody to come up and take what you feel that is yours, but it's not yours. Especially if somebody else can take it. People have to understand. All of us do. It doesn't matter how long that you have been with somebody or was with somebody, or even if you have kids with somebody, that means not absolutely a bitch ass thing. Because if there's no love and there's no respect, there's no shit. And that's when you should let that shit go and walk the fuck away. Because if you chose to hold on and hang on to something that's not beneficial to your mental or not serving you in any type of way, this is where you're going to end up at. Playing little dirty, childish, silly ass games and then lying, talking about what she wouldn't do when she knows she would do the very same thing or worse. Like, seriously. The only people that are the victims here are those children, man. I really wish that Olivia would have decided to. I understand that she would have. I understand. I ain't gonna take that shit away from her. I don't give a fuck. Because as a woman, we are women. And if you done been through some shit with a man, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. You actually understand what I'm saying too. Just because you may not feel or don't like her, and this is to who it applies. And if it don't apply, let it fly, please. And thank you. It's understood to what her behavior was in the beginning. But as time went on, no, I'm not even making excuses from her in the beginning. But I understand a hurt person is going to be hurt and they're going to do hurtful things. Hurt people do hurt people sometimes. And sometimes that's not always the case. But over time, I expected for her to see what it is and for what it was and just let that shit go. Not an ugly female. And you have men that's trying to get at you, holler at you. But you so stuck on this one man, let his ass go. Like he let you go. He done dipped off. He done went with a whole nother woman. She couldn't get over that shit, dude. She couldn't. That's where these babies came from, man. These babies was not made out of love. They was made out of nothing but lust and revenge. Jasmine even got on here explain some weird ass shit. I would never want my kids to hear me say, even if you know you done felt some kind of ways or thought some fucked up things or whatever. Certain things you just might want to take to your grave. You never want to tell nobody but God. Like, seriously. Jasmine got on her and explained how she was having babies when it came to Phillips having babies on her. I would never want my kids to hear no shit like that. That would be very disturbing to me. As adults, we have to really understand something. We are really responsible for our behaviors. We are. And the things that we do put out in the world is really our responsibility to make sure the things that we put out are something that's good and not bad, because you are an influencer, whether you think that you are or not. Y'all are influencers off in this chat, whether y'all think that y'all are not. Y'all are commentators. People can see what you say and go off of what you say and run with it. You don't know. Just because you don't know, just because you don't feel like you may not have impacted a person's life don't mean that you haven't. They may not have never told you, whether it being good or bad. I'm over this shit, y'all. I am. As a mother, as a woman, I'm over this shit. How much more can we go with this? I need new people. I need new things. I know our minds can go farther than this. I know mine most definitely can. It might get me struck, but hey, it might be worth a try. Like on some real shit. Cause I just can't with this. Like at some point, this is the same thing over again, and it's not gonna get better. And then it's like you have to think about what you're pushing and what you say that you're against. Are you really against it, or are you pushing it and promoting it? Because it's the same thing over and over again in the rotation. We're not seeing nothing new here. We're not seeing anything new here, you guys. I love y'all. I do. I've been here for 5 years. I'm telling y'all. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I really do appreciate all of the love that I have been receiving from you guys, the new subscribers, all of y'all that have joined the Straight Facts Unmatched Experience. But I have to, and I am going to. Um, I have to do something different. I've been telling y'all that. But this time, this is in motion, and I am doing it. Like, seriously. For my children and for myself, it's important. Okay. I have to further my education. I have to put myself in a position to where I can make a lot of money and where the money does not stop, that it's overflowing. Okay. And anything that I do that's not actually making me a lot of money, I have to make that a bonus, a plus. And I have to make sure that whatever I do, that it has my interest, because this right here has lost my interest. It has been lost my interest a long time ago. From the first time, I'm not gonna say from the first time, but I'm gonna say from the first couple of years of this shit. Yeah. Because I see exactly what it is. It's repetitiveness going on here. Um, it's a lot of reruns. I don't think that I want to be front seat watching kids being altered in ways that they shouldn't be, due to the fact that people are making decisions intentionally on purpose to fuck their kids up. I have my own kids. Yeah. And that type of shit right there, I just can't rock and I can't roll with it. I just can't. AJ, that baby right there, man, I don't know what to say about him. I hope and I pray to God, I do, in heaven, that somebody, a male, a real man, not no little boy, not no man child. I hope and pray that somebody can get a hold to that little boy. It's like a little kid that's just what I mean, it's a sad situation, man, for all of the kids involved. Not to single not one of them out. I just want the best for all of them. And I hope that Olivia does get her mind right while she's off in there. I really hope that she do. This shit right here got that bitch's mind gone so bad, to the point to where I just feel in my spirit that she's just gonna get out and just be even more of a fool. That she's gonna get out and do even more dumb shit. That she's gonna even get out and get more pregnant and everything else. I just, the way that she's laughing on these videos and stuff like that, like it's funny. It's just what I see, what it's setting itself up for. I just see this being it's just a storyline carrying on until she gets out, for her to be able to carry on out, so that she can keep. This is how she stays relevant. It's not just because of herself alone. No, it's because of this story that she has attached to her. People intrigued. They're looking at this shit like, what's gonna happen next? What is she gonna do when she gets out? Is she gonna be able to get her kids when she get out? I'm talking about them two that she's done had to leave. What's really done happened? Is it that she's going to jail and those kids is gonna be released, or are they gonna have to remain in Stella's custody until she does some things that she needs to do in order to get them back? Maybe she has lost them too. We don't know. It's a possibility that those things are all set in place for her ass when she gets out. We don't know, because she thought this all was a game until she had to go turn herself off in to that place. I would hope that this will be an eye opener for her. I would hope that she will want to do better. I would hope that she didn't do this for clicks and no fucking views, for her to be on her to use this for no damn content, because this is stupid. For the expense of her kids, this is dumb. Like, her kids is gonna have to look at this ignorant ass. This shit is ignorant. Then you wonder why I call her a bitch, because she's stereotypical. You see what type of stuff that these women get on her and do? It's embarrassing, dude. It's not second. I don't even want to take the secondhand embarrassment, because it's just it's beyond that. These are choices, decisions that they choose to make, not because they have to. No, they choose to do it. And then it's woe is who? Bitch, fuck you. It's not woe is me. What about these kids, man? These kids is gonna wake up tomorrow, all of them, not just Kalani and AJ. All of them is gonna wake up tomorrow knowing that their mama's in jail. Them last two kids don't know nothing about no jail. They babies, dude. Them oldest three know. AJ might think he got an idea. He don't know either. I'm about to get off her. I'm getting sad. I am. I'm about to start crying and shit, man. I couldn't imagine being away from my kids I couldn't imagine being away from my children. Man, I be panicking when they ask us is at school, dude. Man, this is crazy, man. This is some crazy shit, dude. It's crazy. Like those kids is gonna wake up tomorrow. Fuck Santa Claus. Man, those babies is gonna wake up tomorrow looking for their mama. And all Olivia had to do was pay her damn child support, man. But now Olivia wanted to chase. She won't chase him. That was more important to her, dude. Going out here being wild and reckless was more important to her than getting her mind right for her kids, man. And what's even more messed up is that not only does those kids not have their mama, man, they ain't even got their daddies either. That's even more messed up. Man, happy holidays, y'all. Happy holidays. Those kids is gonna be sick tomorrow. They sick already. I mean, it's already, they already ain't seen her for like what, 6 days now? What, Olivia's been locked up for a week now? Man, do you know what type of stuff those kids could be going through? All because of Olivia? Do you know what type of traumatic experience that Kalani and AJ is really going through? The oldest three done already done had their traumatic experience and they keep going. They're still going through it now. But those little ones that have been there with her since they've been born, they're not with her now. That's something different. You been with your mama every single day, all day, every day, to where you don't see her no more. What do y'all think that that's doing to Kalani and AJ? So loyalty gang, why y'all be listening in and trying to talk shit? Tell that bitch that she should be ashamed of herself. Like for real. Those kids don't know nothing about what's going on. All they know is that they don't see who they normally see every single day. That girl is gone. We don't know how long that girl is really gonna be locked up. She talking about 6 months, yeah. That's crazy. She set herself up to be away from her kids and then gonna get on her and talking about something. That's crazy shit. I thought my stream had cut off. Can y'all hear me? We had got disconnected, y'all, because my phone had went dead on y'all. But anyways, what's up, Dita? I know there's no sound because my phone had went dead. Do you think Liv is still pregnant? I'm not sure, Margaret. I'm not sure if she is or isn't. I guess there's some more videos that's supposed to come out or whatever. I'm gonna just say like this. Let's just before I get off of here, cause honey, it's about lunchtime. And honey, I'm getting hungry. So I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. But anyways, I don't know if she is or isn't or not, but let's just say that she played like she was pregnant in high hopes that she was gonna go to court and they was gonna try to do, she wasn't gonna go to jail. And she comes on here and play like she went and got an AB. But where would she would have went and got one? When did she go get it? And what time did she have to go get it? Because she didn't have no time to go get no AB. So is either she lied about her being pregnant or she really is pregnant and there's no AB because she's in jail. So, and she wasn't going to be able to go get one no way, because we have to understand she would have had to go somewhere else to get it done. And there wasn't no time. There hadn't been no time for her to leave and go nowhere. We have been seeing Olivia every day. She had not skipped a beat or missed one because all she have is YouTube and TikTok and wherever else she be at. So, there was no AB. There was no AB done at all or anything like that. So if she is pregnant, she's gonna remain pregnant. If she was lying about being pregnant, whatever video vlog that she posts, that posts or whatever, I guess we'll see. The last one that she did post was her packing up, leaving or moving. Her getting rid of all of Christian and Robin stuff, talking about they were going to outgrow it through it, because kids do grow fast. So whatever clothes that she had for them, she said she was getting rid. She took them to the bin and got rid of them. She said she's moving when she gets out. And that was pretty much it. The vlog's been kind of cut and dry or whatever. I don't know what else it is that she has to say that's going to be uploaded next or whatever. I guess it's probably pertaining to the pregnancy because she did mention it in this last one that she uploaded. But who knows? So I can only speak from hypothetically, and we did see her go do the little ultrasound or whatever, whatnot. So like I said, if she is pregnant, she's going to remain. We'll know she is once she gets out. If she wasn't pregnant, then she lied. It was just for her to say that she was pregnant, thinking that she was going to avoid jail time, and it didn't work in her favor. So either way, she was fucked. Okay. It was a catch-22. So whether she lied about being pregnant or she is being pregnant or whatever, either way, it didn't work out in her favor. Because if she thought she was gonna be free enough to go get an AB, she wasn't free enough to go get an AB, so she didn't get one. If she thought lying about being pregnant was going to save her from being locked up, it didn't save her. So she just basically fucked herself either way. I mean, that's all I can say about that. So I don't know. We'll just have to see. I was kind of thinking she got it when she had so is that, you know what, Dita? When I was just off of here thinking for a second, I was thinking to myself, maybe that was the appointment that she actually went to. Who knows? That's maybe the appointment that we saw. I was thinking that could have potentially been, but who knows? We'll see once she upload. Once the next vlog is uploaded or whatever, I guess it'll go off in some more details, but I just find this to be very, like, did you set this up in motion to get people to follow you so you can get more numbers so that when you get out, that you can go viral for you going to jail for child support and blame your baby daddy for you going? Because if this is what you're doing, I ain't going. Like, I ain't going. This shit is stupid. It's already dumb as it is. And if this is and this is exactly what I'm looking at. This is what I'm seeing. Like, why else would she be dropping, instead of her just just coming out, letting it be known, like, I went to court and I'm getting locked up. Now she gonna drop, like, it's done been 3 videos now, because the first one is when she's going to court. She's talking about, you guys, I'm on my way to court, and you guys, I've been dealing with this, and Gerard's trying to get me locked up, and you guys, I'm on my way in there now. And then she was talking about how she was going to let them know up on arrival that somebody was talking about they was going to be there at the court date, Yanni, and that she was going to tell on her, and whatever the case may be. Then it goes off into the second one with her saying, oh, I haven't got sentenced, you guys. I'm going to be going to jail for 6 months, 180 days. And then the last one that goes off of 2, her unpacking, her moving when she gets out and whatever. So it's a possibility. Dita, I'm with you on that. Maybe, maybe that is a possibility that when I was thinking that, you know. that maybe that was the place that she went to, but who knows, man? Ain't no telling, dude. We don't know. Ain't no telling, dude, that could have been the very exact place that she went to actually get the AB done. And that's why they was doing the ultrasound or whatever. Ain't no telling. We don't know. But we shall find out as the months turn, as they go. Because they go as fast, just like that this year did. Honey, this year went by so fast, honey. We blinked, we woke up, and it's about to be 26, and we about to go off until 27, 28. Wait for it. And honey, it ain't really much to keep up with because it's all stupid. It's gonna make you go stupid. Okay. All I can say is that I hope that while she's in there, that she can get her mind right, get herself together, and that when she gets out, that she's able to get her kids back if she has lost them. I'm talking about them last two. But hey, who knows? Maybe they'd ever release those kids to Stella in her custody, and that she'll have some stipulations to where she has to follow in order to get them out of Stella's custody because that's who they've been released to, right? They have been released to Stella. So maybe she has some things that she has to do when she does get released in order for her to get them back full time with her. Who knows? I mean, I'm pretty sure there's things that she's going to have to follow that's more stricter. It's going to be strict on her when she does get out. And this time, it's not going to take them 5 years. It's not going to even take them 5 minutes. It's not going to even take them 5 seconds. It's only going to take them a millisecond to lock her ass up, just like they did. And she just better be glad that they actually gave her time to get herself prepared, to actually get those kids somewhere and get her affairs in order. Because sometimes they don't care, honey. You off onto that courthouse, you walk up in that thing or whatever. I mean, you walk up in that thing, honey, they'll tell you you're under arrest. Like, you ain't leaving. Like, they really do that. Like, that really does be done. Like, I know y'all know that. I know y'all done seen plenty of shows for real. I mean, I'm talking about real live crime cop shit. I know y'all done seen people go off into a court date and don't leave out. They go to jail. She better be glad that's not what they did to her. She better be glad they allowed her to set up certain things so where she was able to go turn herself in versus just tell her shit. Oh well, you're here, we got you. We're gonna put your kids in DHS custody, and if it's somebody that can get them, they're gonna got to get them from there. You know, it could have been a whole lot worse, like she said, yeah. And it could be a whole lot worse for her right now while she's off in there. But I pray not. I pray nobody did nothing to that girl because that girl is very timid. The way that she gets on here and puts off, it's just all an act. It's all for entertainment purposes. Trust me. Yeah, she's very timid, scared, and she's very much a PONK, a PUNK, all caps. She is. She's scary. So I hope they ain't there messing with that girl. Because if she is, she gonna go into a nervous shock. She might have a damn. I ain't gonna put that. I ain't gonna say that. I wouldn't want to have a stroke or a heart attack. But they've been done gave that girl one because she's very scary. So I hope they're not doing nothing to her. But if they is, then she'll learn her lessons and not go back off in there. I hope they don't do nothing too bad to her, but shit, if they do, like I said, that'll put her in her mind to where she'll know that that's not a place that she'll want to be. Because, like I said, I done heard people say they don't went off in there, and that's the last time I go off in there. I never go off in there. You done heard people say they done did time. I'll never go back to jail. I'll die before I go back to jail. Shit, because they done had a bad experience or something. Some people get out and never tell you what they experienced while they was locked up. You'll never know unless somebody knows something about what they may have experienced and tell you. But, I hope ain't nothing, too bad happening to that dummy. But if it is, it's her fault. So, oh well. I mean, she chose to get locked up. She chose not to pay her child support. So, this is what happens when you choose not to do the things you're supposed to. She can't leave Texas. No, she can't. I don't know what makes. If she's moving, she has to be moving somewhere within where she is already. She cannot move out of Texas. If that was the case, she would have been gone. She can't move nowhere. She had already told us that she couldn't go nowhere after. And it's so stupid. She had already let us know that she couldn't go nowhere just to tell us that she was going somewhere. Girl, you can't go nowhere. No, what it was is that she told us that she was leaving and then turned around and told us that she couldn't leave, that she had to remain in Texas for however long that they tell her that she had to. And that's exactly what it is. That girl is on probation. So she cannot just up and leave and go nowhere without permission. So no, she's not going nowhere but where she is. If she's moving, she might just be moving out of the apartment because she's scared of Joey's ass. She's thinking that Joey and Carmen and all of his baby mamas is gonna come kick her ass. So she has to find somewhere else where they don't know where she stay. She has compromised her spot by letting all of those different men come there. So they know her address. They know what kind of car she drives. And then she's really stupid because if he would have came while the old car was there, he wouldn't even know what the new car is. But he knows what the new car is. I'm pretty sure he knows what a tag number is. So she's just fucked. So that's what happens when you allow strangers to come to your house. Now she's scared, running scared, having to move from where she's at or whatever. Probably told the apartment complex that she can't stay there no more because she can't pay the rent if she's locked up, right? So she can't create videos and go live no more. That shit is gonna go down. She better hope that YouTube don't demonetize her channel. So somebody gonna have to keep uploading something over there. But they ain't gonna demonetize this shit. It'll still be up. It'll still be monetized. She just ain't gonna be having no money like she's used to get because, Olivia will be live right now all day, every day, making that money, honey. Talking about Gerard, talking about some bullshit or whatever, talking about not paying the child support, talking about the new baby the new baby daddy coming, the new Zaddy's coming, Joey's coming, Gerard's coming. That's what she'll be doing. So her checks is gonna be nothing. She ain't gonna be having no money. So what is she gonna do when she get out? Ain't no money gonna be on them checks when she get out. Olivia ain't like Tupac and shit. She ain't got no damn um she ain't got no music that's not out yet. The fuck? She ain't got no shit that she just got in the chamber that she could just release until she get out. No. So she's gonna be broke when she get out. Because if you don't make no content, but you still get paid off the content that as long as people's watching, you still get paid. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like she's not going to be making no money. Don't get me wrong. She'll still be making some money, but not the money that she could be making because she's not going to be able to go live or produce videos and stuff like that. So that's what I'm saying. So she'll still be making money, but not as much money as she would normally make if she was out, producing content and shit. Yeah, residuals and stuff like that, so. But, man, I'm just praying for the idiot girl. She's so stupid, dude. I just don't. This is not nothing to go viral about. This is not nothing to be known for. This is not nothing, like I said, y'all see how her mind is. That girl was following Krishan and shit. Like when Krishan got locked up, I don't know if she's thinking like this is good for her YouTube I think that she thinks this is something. I think she thinks she owned to something. I think by her thinking she's doing is that she's going to be put out there. But it's so many black people that's out there for dumbass shit. Like, why do you want to be a part of that dumbass shit? Why do you want to be a part of that bandwagon of being known for a dumbass? For being known for you going to jail for paying your child support because you refused to not pay it because you thought that you wasn't going to go to jail? What kind of shit is that? Like I think like this is all the build up for her to have something to talk about when she gets out, for her to have sympathy, for people to be trying to bash her out, saying that he done put her in jail. How the fuck did he put her in jail? Explain. How did he do it? How did he? He wasn't the one that wasn't paying his child support. She wasn't paying hers. So that's how she got locked up. So be real. When you say that somebody got locked up, she got locked up for herself, by herself. Because she didn't want to pay her child support. She got on her and joked about it. She got on her and showed us all the things that she was purchasing, new couches and shit, but no child support being paid. This bitch going to go get Starbucks. She going to go to the most expensive restaurants and shit that cost money. That's not costing $5 and shit. She ain't buying off the $5 menu. That bitch getting Cobb salads. She getting extra waffle fries and a large Diet Coke and all type of shit. She going to every damn fast food restaurant she was seeing, and you mean tell me she can pay her child support? The child support most definitely could have been paid. It's just that she didn't want to pay it to the people that it needed to be paid to, even though they're making sure that those kids is over there having everything that they need. She still didn't want to do it because she didn't have nobody to take her out on trips and stuff like Gerard and Antonisha was going. And even if Antonisha is the reason why they was going or whatever the case may be, it does not matter. She was mad about that. So she said, no, I'm not contributing to y'all eating when y'all go out. I'm not contributing to y'all's vacations. No, I'm not contributing to anything that y'all got going on over there, not even the kids. So, hey, she's locked up. Boy, she's locked up. Shit. Well, it is what it is, honey. I guess she ate all day. She did, man. She was eating like she was eating the Last Supper. She went and got everything from her favorite restaurants and shit. And while she was on live, before she turned herself in, I don't know if she turned herself in that whatever day that was. I can't remember. Um, she went and hit every damn restaurant. She did. We watched her. And she went and got Starbucks. She even went and picked up somebody else something. Maybe it was a dude. Maybe it was Jen or whoever. Or her mom. Maybe it was her mom. She was picking up something for somebody. I think it maybe, I'm going to say it was her mom. Who knows? But she was picking up something for somebody. That's why she kept pressing mute while she was like going to these different places and stuff. And then she got out the car one time to put, to take the stuff to the bin, the kids' clothes and stuff. I don't know why she just couldn't. Why not just give the kids' clothes to them? You know what I'm saying? Why give their clothes away? Because even though you're not there for them to be able to be there to wear the clothes that you have for them, why not send the clothes to their daddy? See what I'm talking about? That's childish. She could have sent those clothes that she had for them, for the clothes that she had for Christian and them. She could have sent it to their daddy so they could still have the damn clothes. So where even if they did go outgrow them, by the time she get out, so the fuck what? They still would have been still wearing the clothes. You get what I'm saying? But no, she want to take everything. Like it's just trying to make it more than what it is. And it's not. It's not more than what it is. It is exactly what you see, but not more than what she's making it. Like, that's childish, dude. Why take their stuff and give it away when you could have just she could have, when they was over there the last time, she could have just gave them all of their stuff and had them take it to their daddy's house. But no, she just took their stuff and then gave it away and said, oh, well, they're not going to be able to use this stuff because I'm not going to be here for them to use it. Man, I'm out, dude. I'm gone. I gotta go get me. I'm done with this shit, dude. For real, it's childish. She went and took their stuff and just gave it away because she said that they're going to outgrow it. No, they could have had it. If she wasn't able to get them nothing for Christmas or nothing or whatever, which she should have been able to. But anyways, hey Pretzel, hey Melanie. Gerard probably didn't want nothing coming out. I don't blame him. Maybe he didn't. If he didn't want it, he didn't have to take it. But still, I'm just saying. What Melody say? Oh Lord, I didn't see you out for here, honey. I wasn't even paying attention. But anyways, I'm not even yeah. We not even finna play. Let me go back up and see what else somebody else said. What Melody say? Oh, they didn't renew. Yeah, she did say that. They didn't renew her lease. Yeah, she did say that. She said they didn't renew her lease. And it's reasons why a apartment complex won't renew your lease if you always late on your rent, disturbances, things like that. So she said that she hadn't been paying her rent on time for whatever reason, trying to make it seem like she's really a struggling single mom, like really putting it on thick for court. And it's still, that's what I'm saying. Don't be doing dumbass shit to get yourself locked up, dude. She was really out here putting herself in dangerous situations, like being in the car with those kids, playing like she was homeless and stuff, like putting herself in dangerous, like that's what you call that? Schizophrenia. What is it? Whatever. That bitch was sitting up there doing stuff that was causing to put herself in dangerous situations, like being in the car with those kids, playing like she's homeless at dark. Being in the grocery store with those kids while those kids was being loud in the entrance. Purposely, intentionally not paying her rent on time to make it seem like she's having problems when paying and making her rent to avoid to pay child support. She was doing all of these things on purpose. So you see where it got her, right? So if you follow her and you think that type of shit is cool and sweet, your ass is gonna get locked the fuck up because you have to pay your child support if you got kids to pay for child support. And it does not matter that you're a woman. If you a piss poor mother, like these men can be deadbeats, you could be a deadbeat too.
Yeah, and she was one. That's why she's locked up. So I wouldn't encourage nobody to follow in her footsteps. And I wouldn't encourage nobody to keep following her thinking that the shit that she's doing, a person keep on there telling you, don't do what I do, but keep doing it. That's weird as fuck. That's dumb. That's like you telling your kid, don't do as I don't do what I do it as I say, or don't do as whatever. However, y'all know what I'm saying. That's weird too. If you want your kids to be a certain way, then you'll teach them a certain way. So then you have to worry about them going the other way. That doesn't mean that they won't, but still, at least you know you tried. The hell? That bitch is weird. So she sets herself up to be away from her kids intentionally on purpose for Christmas and for Kalani's birthday. And people are over there feeling sorry for her. Feel sorry for those kids that got to wake up tomorrow. This is their first holiday with her not being around. All of their entire lives, all five of them. And she did this shit. And then this bitch is on there talking about it's Gerard's fault. Are you serious? Bye, y'all. I'll see y'all next time. Happy holidays. Yeah, I'm done. I've been on here for 2 hours and almost 30 minutes, and I don't have nothing else to say. I'll see y'all next time. If I have anything moving forward, we'll talk about it. But as of right now, today, I'm done. Happy holidays. Happy Christmas Eve. Um, you know, Merry Christmas. Boy, this is gonna be sad for those kids tomorrow, man. Not just sad, because so what? So what tomorrow's Christmas? Every day is gonna be sad for them that they missing their mama because she's not there. And Joey decided that I guess he's just done, yeah, just keep on walking, man. It's okay. You ain't been around for this whole time. So it wouldn't matter if you decide to keep on going, unless you're really serious about your position as being a father to that girl. I don't advise you to be around. If you just gonna be a clown and just come in and out and having her thinking she's a young girl. So I don't think that dipping in and dipping out is the right thing to do. That's the wrong thing to do. So if you're gonna be out, just stay out. If you're gonna be in, get all in. Don't pretend just because you're trying to make it seem like you're trying to be the better parent than her when you haven't even been a parent at all. At all. At all. So to come out and try to get a child that you haven't even tried to be a parent to is weird. So try to establish a relationship, a bond with her first, but instead of trying to snatch her and take her away, because you can't do that no way. So it don't even matter. And it ain't got nothing to do with your background. It's just that even if you do have a background, you still would have to come with something more than you saying that you her father. You'd have to show that you actually have some type of stability, some type of something that you can offer that child in order for her to come your way. And honey, if you had to get your way to be paid to come down there, and if somebody had to pay you $60 to exploit your baby mama, I already know all I need to know about you, player. It's yeah. Yeah, you and Zolo is just alike. Y'all one and the same. But good thing he decided to retract his emojis that he posted because he showed it take them down. He did. For whatever reason he did. Maybe he thought what I said was wrong. Yeah, take that shit there. Cause what you laughing for? You should be laughing at yourself for the fact that you allowed, like I said, another man to put his hands on your supposed to be alleged. I don't care if he's supposed to be or not. You were definitely in that around that time when that baby was born, around that time that baby was conceived. So whether he be or not, you ain't tried to see if he is or not. So yeah, laugh at that shit of you being a deadbeat ass daddy. Just like she being a deadbeat mama. Y'all both had something in common, not trying to be there for y'all's kids. And you have the nerve to laugh. So yeah, he removed those laughing emojis. He did. And what's understood don't need to be explained. Oh yeah, you have a lot of explaining to do to AJ as to why you don't want him. I don't even care to see him. Did you get him something for Christmas? I mean, damn, they mama is missing. She's gone. She's not gonna be there for them to see. And that's really bad. That's what I'm saying. Those kids don't even have a daddy to look forward to. They daddy can't even come pick them up for Christmas. Cause they daddies is in Rochester and Chicago. That's wild, man. Bye, y'all. I'll see y'all next time, man. We'll see what what's uploaded next or whatever. Dita, we'll see if we was on the same page about the place that she was actually at. Was it actually her seeing as far as long? Because that place kind of like, what kind of place is that? I mean, I know every place is different, look different and things, but maybe she was at the place where you can go get the I don't know. Shit. We shall see. We shall see. We shall see. Ain't no telling with her. No damn telling. This bitch sitting up there sending up videos talking about her. You can't, man. You cannot make this up, dude. You just can't. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. But y'all enjoy y'all's. Hey, Sandra, I'm leaving. I'm sorry you're late, baby. You'll have to run it back. Oh, man. I hope she learns a lesson, dude. I really do. I hope she learns a lesson. I hope she knows that she cannot play with the court people because the court people is not going to let her play with them. And I hope that she really understands that for real. She needs to get through her thick ass skull that Gerard is not the person that could put her in jail. Them people that the judge put her ass there. He is the one that told them to lock her up, not Gerard. Gerard has every right to enforce child support that he's not receiving because he has his kids over there. So why the fuck does she feel that she's not supposed to help him? Whether they together or not, they still have kids together that she still has to pay for. It does not matter that he's with that does not matter. She still has to do what she's supposed to do. She chose not to do that. And now this shit is crazy. This shit's crazy. That girl is a crazy nut ass bitch. Well, man, you live and you learn, and sometimes you don't. But shit. I'm just praying for the babies, man. I hope they have a good Christmas. I hope they get a lot of presents and a lot of love. And I hope she's able to call them tomorrow to talk to them. And I hope she's able to call and talk to them today or tomorrow. I hope they able to speak to her at least twice or something. I mean, damn. Boy, I bet AJ is really acting out. I bet he's showing his ass, dude. I bet he is. I bet he is. And Kalani probably just, she's mhm. Well, at least we know that Robin, Ryan, and Christian actually have a full family little situation, but man. Kalani and AJ just gonna be having Stella. And that's it. Unless Stella got Kalani and AJ and they with Raquel and them. Man, that's wow. Those kids are 2 and 4 years old, so I can only imagine. I can't imagine. I just can't. But Olivia did this shit, dude. And when those kids get old enough to understand some things, they gonna see exactly what it is. The way that she's going about this, trying to make it seem like Gerard is the villain in this story, when really and truly she made herself the villain. And then trying to carry on with it. To try to justify why she wasn't there for them is wow. That shit is crazy. But hey, I mean, man, Kalani and AJ just gonna be there with Stella. And what kind of, well, at least they'll have something, I guess. But I hope she's able to at least give them a call or something and talk to them. So y'all make sure Loyalty Gang, y'all put something on that girl's phone so she can call her kids. And hopefully she won't have to do this shit again come next year. So y'all have a good remainder of y'all's day. Boy, this is sad. And I'll holler at y'all next time. I'm out.